Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking Friday. Feels good going back to ETS2 again. No more Beware. Goodness, that was quite an interesting game. Thank you for letting me play that. It was quite an experience. Can't say I want it to repeat though, but no regrets. Thank you for joining me. And who do we have? We have Tom, Jay, Alex. How are you guys doing? Thanks for joining back in. And we also have Fasha, Olafito, and EK, as well as Bla and Nick. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining. Quite an crowded room today. We are going for more Ford F-Max goodness, as you might have seen from the title. I haven't had enough of it. I've only had a mod spotlight and a silent trucking video. Well, 2 silent trucking videos. But we haven't done full-blown driving with commentary yet, so we will see how that looks. Yes, Nick, I am using 1.36 beta. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I haven't tried the Fuso yet. I should put that back in the list for 1.36. No, so how's it working out in 1.36? All good? Good to hear that they converted the models and everything. Okay, let me load up the game. Fuso works well in 1.36. Yeah, I missed that truck. It's been a while. So no new mods really. You were getting too much truck content, Tom. No worries. It's your account. You can do whatever you wish. Speaking of truck content though, the video coming out later is not truck content, so maybe that's something you'll like. Although it is about planes, so we'll see. So we have the Ford F-Max mod. Of course, this guy comes with a dealer as well, which you guys told me it's in Berlin. Couple of incompatible mods still with 1.36. Where's Ford F-Max? Did I miss it? There it is. And then we have RoEx as well, but only RoEx is the map mod we have for now. Okay, so nothing really fancy. It works in anything. It is Fuso. True, I shouldn't have asked. I should have known that by now. How did the hunting go, by the way? Did you go hunting? You like the once a week streams. Didn't know there was such a thing as too much truck content. What does it mean if a mod has a grayed outbox on the left or like parts of mods on the left? I don't quite get that question. Don't ask Jack. Some rough patches, I guess, huh? Some of the music here, it's duplicating. The Ford F-Max in all its glory. I had to lower down the graphics settings a bit though. 300% on the scaling instead of 400, but everything else we have Ultra SMAA, and I heard they removed the normal maps drop down. It's only a checkbox now. Again. We are currently in, how do you say this? Konotop. There's no rest area here, so we'll have to find perfect there. We'll have to sleep there, and I wanted to make our way west here because Arias was telling me of a really bumpy road which will really check out and test the shock absorbers in this truck. Stress testing. I think it's somewhere around Chernobyl. I can't remember where exactly. It might be going here to Narulia or in Chernihiv. Maybe it's in Chernihiv. I can't remember what he mentioned. But let's go here first and I'll see how that goes. Yes, because before, the anti-aliasing before was MLAA, and that was really bad. SMAA is a little bit better, and I don't think it hurts performance that much, but it improves the graphics quality just a tad. Not that good still, so you see some jagged edges there. A lot actually, but it's a bit better. Install C2C and it was part of the mod as if you messed up. Usually there are multiple parts depending on how the mod was done. Still a work in progress, yeah. Yes, Chernobyl is that nuke meltdown. EVR sounds come with this truck, and this has been publicly released already since Tuesday, so you guys probably had a go at it. I've been seeing some screenshots over in the Discord server already. Thanks for sharing that. Lovely pics. And I absolutely love the dashboard here. This dashboard is just next level quality. Along with the sounds and everything else. I think the only complaints, there were two main complaints for this truck. If you guys are familiar with it already. Number one is the optimization. So right now, performance is not that bad. But later on, as you get into the more hairy situations, the more heavy object areas, then we will start getting some lag because there are a million or 8 million triangles, I think. So it's a very frame heavy, triangle heavy truck, which can be very performance intensive depending on your rig. So a lot of folks who have more or less potato PCs are having trouble driving with this. But if you have a modern GPU, you should be able to drive it at least. You'll get a few slowdowns, it won't be as smooth, but it should still be playable. Like what we see right now. I have a GTX 1070 and it's not that bad. For the most part, it works pretty well. That's complaint number one, and complaint number two are the mirrors. Now, I don't really have a complaint on the mirrors myself, but some people who are familiar with the truck, they are saying this is not really like realistic to how the the real truck's mirrors look like. I think that's the main complaints, and the developers, the mod authors have confirmed that they will be fixing that eventually. Better wear safety gear, that's true. Sure thing, Tom, enjoy. But yeah, I mean, from the mirror's point of view, I don't see a problem with it. Some are saying it should be more, I can't remember what they said, more rectangular or something like that. Yeah, I don't really have the details. Man, loving this sunset. Now I'm kind of in the fence now if you should sleep or not, because this is such a nice sunset. I'm sure I want to pass by. Hey, Surfa. Doing good, doing good. Super excited for the weekend. It's been a very busy week, but hopefully this is the last of those weeks for now. We are finishing with, some of you might be familiar with the term, user acceptance testing. It's the crunch time when you work with a business, with the users, when they're testing out the system that's going to be put in place. And it's the final day of UAT today, and that's why everyone is scrambling, doing some last minute tests, and as a result we are scrambling as well, trying to fix those last minute findings. So it's been pretty challenging. That's why I've been so busy the past few weeks. But yeah, hopefully the next week is a different story. This is a very nice area, quite different. We have a mechanic over here. We have a truck which is parked just here, and the rest area I think is somewhere, not sure, maybe just over on these parts, just parking on the side of the road. Thanksgiving, no, that's mostly a US holiday. When is that again? November something. That's always Thursday, right? Alright, let's sleep. See even some people walking there. My life is all about Mrs. Clumsy. True that. Oh, still amazing. Perfect, we got lucky. Also beautiful sunrise thanks to Natural Lux. Now NL I think is not yet compatible with 1.36. At least not yet the official release. So this is the closed beta version. Very nice sounds from that train. I'm willing to bet that's coming from Soundfix's mod from Drive Safely. Love that. Amazing. Okay, so let's look for a job. We were getting many dirt texture errors when you drove earlier. Was that new? Didn't they? Okay, double clicking. I was getting a lot of load errors before in the early parts of 1.36. I'm not sure if they fixed that already. I want to go west, and of course nothing is going west. Maybe we can just make our way to Chernobyl. Took out RoExtended and Project Next Gen, you still had them. Yeah, people are saying Project Next Gen works with 1.36 flawlessly. I'm a bit hesitant to enable texture mods though, because I think they changed a lot of textures for the load capabilities and whatnot. We can do that, and then we can just pass through. Yeah, we can do that, and we can just pass through some of the roads we haven't been to yet. Let's go for that long trip for a change. We'll have to go back the way we came. That shouldn't be an issue. It's going to be a nice drive. Let's go and race these guys. It feels so strange not having a trailer behind me. It feels so light, it seems something's wrong. Just like that, I'm at 80 kilometers per hour. Man, this is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I must say the anti-aliasing helped a bit. It's not perfect. It's not the final anti-aliasing technique that we would want to see, but I'm liking it. It is a bit better than before. I've been reading the forums and people have been some people have been complaining about it, and actually one post I read was he was actually comparing it not with the NVIDIA Profile Inspector, which is what most of the hardcore guys are comparing it to, but he was simply comparing it to 400% scaling. And I'm not sure if MLAA was stick, so it was 400% scaling plus MLAA or not, versus this one with SMAA, and he was saying it was way more jagged now. Not so sure about that, but interesting observation on his end. Is that the city limits? This is the city limits. So let's slow down here. Love that view. I don't know. It's simple looking, but it looks like a very nice, cozy little town, right? Actually, it's not so little. Lots of different houses there. It's nice. By the way, did anybody join the Halloween stream from SES? Showcasing a little bit of the Beyond. No. Oh, I don't know what the Road to the Black Sea, right? Road to the Black Sea. I always forget the name. That's what she said. Forever on the Jadar watch. Watch quite of the stream disaster. Oh, I'm quite familiar with that disaster. Now, what kind of disaster did you guys have there? Let's go and pick a different looking one. Dome Depot. This is from the Stobart mod in the Steam Workshop. They were showcasing the new Road to the Black Sea DLC, and they drove in the night. Maybe they were showcasing the city lights. Any preference on trailers? You know, I kind of missed the exciting Jazzy Cat trailers. Do you guys have any like trailer packs with those funky loads? Like, I don't know, choppers and different kinds of implements, farming implements and whatnot, for a varied look. I'm looking for the new next trailer, the next trailer. I see that in the own trailers, but I don't see that in the freight market. I don't think Cast put that in here. That looks interesting. Not sure which country that's from though. Why does my brake and I'm looking at the overlay. The brake seems to be still stepped on. Expedition. Lots of choices. Clumsy Trucking. Eddie Stobart. Not matching with the colors though. And then you guys told me that, yeah, these guys, the vac trailers like this, these are actually higher than the normal trailers. That's why in the mod spotlight, if you remember, this truck was what I was using there, but the trailer was still higher even with the highest spoiler setting. That was because the trailer itself was not the normal length, so not built for this setup by default. Anything that matches. Oh, there's nothing exciting enough. But we can pick something. Let's just go with that. A next try freighter or a next. I like the lettering. It's very classy looking. Plus it's blue and white, so I really like it. Oh, that's it. That's the only next one. Okay, let's take that one. Alright. Precast stairs, 25 tons. Yeah, our trailer should be able to handle that. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's pick up the trailer first, then let's decide on the route. So how's the... But I guess at some point they were able to drive in the morning. At least see something. Any interesting sights? Did they explore mostly Romania? Also, Miranda from the YouTube channel was telling me that this truck is not really built for off-road. And yeah, I completely agree. It's a 4x2. It's not really off-road friendly, but I mean, we have a new truck, we have a new map. Might as well test them together. But yeah, in terms of realism, this is probably not the setup you would go for. Got tired of the darkness after more than 1.5 hours. Oh man. Did no one complain about it? No, that's a teaser, huh? That's as much of a cliffhanger as you could get. That trailer dropping is still there, and it looks to be an SCS bug, not a mod bug. Have you guys heard anything about that or read anything about that? Now this one is more matching. That's almost perfect length there. And the colors are actually very nice as well, huh? The blue at the top actually lends a very nice color combination. Like, hey Sky, happy Halloween guys. Our Halloween stream was 2 days ago. It did not go that well, but I think we did some progress. It was a very interesting experience. Goodness, that game. Beware. Very apt. Never do a heavy and a wide load transport at night. You have to rage quit. In reality though, isn't that when most of the real life heavy loads are working? Or happening? Now you think you understand why I got stuck at the end. I'm trying to forget the experience. It's kind of hard to recall. No, I'm just kidding. Where did we get stuck in the end? When the car was chasing us, or you mean at the fence? Hey Vicar, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, how are you? Sorry if I mispronounced that. Ivar, there we go. Or Ivar. Thanks for joining. You got into the gate. Ah, I see. So it was like we shouldn't have known about that electricity thing yet. So you can't just fast forward to that spot normally. So we basically cheated. is what you mean. Oh, we should change the route. Why don't we have any car? Have we met any car? Yes, we have, right? Okay, let's go to Chernobyl. Let's go just, I don't know, just make a circle there. Pass through here on the way back. And then pass by Chernobyl here. And pass through Kiev. That discoverable. Also pass through here. And here. All the stops we could think of. And also this one. Not sure if we'll get to finish this stream with all the stops. But it's going to be a road trip, that's for sure. Yeah, that should be good. I can live with that. Cheated, yes, correctly put. Makes sense. DRTR Severin. Well, where we are going is DT Severin. So that might be the technical name of the place. How the mod author did it, how Arias did it. You're from Norway. Ah, that's why. Ivar. Great. It sounds like what is the call? What is that? Like a Viking name. Because I was playing this game before. What was it called? It was free on Twitch Prime. This like tactical turn-based Viking game. And I think I encountered the name Ivar there. Or Ivar. This is where we rested. Stop here. Ah, I always get caught in this place. Lots of cops here. Oh, should have taken a photo right there. Would have been a nice picture. Well, you can take a photo right at this power line. Looks like a very well-built power line right there. Looks like the one we passed through in Beware. Brings back memories. That granny running. Let's go and reset the fuel economy so we can measure how we're doing. Let's take a photo as we pass that by so we can showcase a bit the beauty of those power lines being as minimally jagged now as ever. That's one thing that they definitely improved in 1.36. Not in the near future, I think. Yeah, that memory will stick with me for quite some time. Oh, look at that view. Yeah. That is something to behold. But yeah, it's a very nicely done game. I think I'm just too clunky for it, too clumsy. Just like Conan. Great game, just not for me. Happy to have tried it though. It's what they say. Can't complain, can't say you don't like something if you haven't tried it yet. That applies for many things. Nappen trailers. That's the one. Take that shot right so. Perfect. Right. Let's get to trucking. Yeah, this kind of relaxing drive is exactly what I needed. Too many fast-paced, actiony things happening throughout the week. This is just what the doctor ordered, as they say. That's a neat fancy bus. Don't recall seeing that much before. I wonder if it's something new in RoEx. Something that was put in for RoEx specifically. That's also one more complaint I have. I have a pet peeve about the GPS like that. Not showing the destination that's nearby. You're seeing that shininess at least. But actually it's like more than 1,000 kilometers away still. Yeah, I really don't like that. What I really do like are bridges. That memory has been filed with reversing in Kona. Oh, we've been through a lot, haven't we? We've been through some tough times. Well, doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Is that something? The bright side we can look at, the silver lining. Who, me? Jack is never a troublemaker. Looking good. Conan killed me so many times. That's true. Don't think that qualifies with getting stronger. Wow, look at the jagged edges there. Those jagged edges and shimmering ones are real. That might be due to 300% scaling. That will surely get better with 400%, but yeah, we shouldn't have to make that happen. Me no trouble, me good. Somehow I can imagine Conan saying that. What's that guy doing? I like these country roads. Super relaxing drives, just passing through towns like this. There's even a town in the distance there, and a trains. Jar Jar Binks, isn't that your favorite character of all time? Me and Big Doodoo now. So happy that he hasn't come back with the latest saga. How do you guys feel about that third movie that's coming out in December? Any reactions about the trailer? Came out like a week ago or so. More than a week probably. Time goes by so fast. Star Wars hype. Hey Ron, welcome back, man. Doing good, doing good. How have you been? Theory of Jar Jar Binks being a Sith makes so much. I haven't seen that. I don't think I want to see. I might get convinced. Oh my goodness. What's in pre-purchase, Jay? Speaking of pre-purchase, isn't there something coming out? Red Dead Redemption for PC? Isn't that coming out soon? Anybody planning on playing it? Jedi game. Ah, no, I meant the movie. The third installment of the movie. Planning to play Red Dead. I heard very good things about it. I don't think I can show it in the channel though. So, dang it. Not sure if I will be able to buy and play it half time. Already preloaded. When will it be unlocked? Comes out next week. Ah, I see. There you go. I'm going to be watching out for your streams or videos then. Even the first installment of the game was very well received, right? Was that ever released for PC? Can't remember anymore. I guess it would have been. 4 more days. Nice, super fast. It's going to be super quick. Tuesday. New truck? Yeah, Ford F-Max. Oh, no. Don't do this at home. Reversing in an intersection. Yep, that's what happens. Does anyone know how long how do you say, the normal gameplay is for Red Dead 2? Like how many gameplay hours does it have? What happened there? Someone fell off the ditch. Wasn't looking and dove straight through the construction zone. Driving and texting, yeah. There you go. 3 million hours of gameplay. I can imagine. Ah, it even has online. That might be a great game to get into. It's going to be AAA priced for sure, but it's going to be a AAA experience as well. We're starting to get some of the bumpy roads here. Look at that, very wavy roads. Arias must have had some fun modeling these in. Whee! Feels like we're in a wave. Only 45 for you, wow. If it's 45 already for you, it's probably what, by default 60, I'm guessing, or 80. Easy 60, yeah, I can imagine. I like the variety of vegetation in this map. All the, I don't know, the combination of the different trees, especially from afar. Couple that with the power lines and the towers. It's just one cohesive scenery. Love it. This actually feels quite real, huh? Not sure if it looks accurate as in Ukraine, but I'm guessing it does. And that mountain in the distance, very well done. I think this could easily be one of my favorite places in this map. This feels a bit like Switzerland in that way. Oh man. There's just something so that feeling when you're like, I don't know how to describe it, when you're like enclosed by these vast and humongous mountains. There's something to say about that. Just have no words for it. $60, yes, there's discount going on. For pre-purchase you get it lower. 60 with discount for you. Probably 80 then. Oh, look at that view, guys. Looks like there's even an airport there. Chernobyl. Very nice city, although prepare for some lag. I am expecting my GPU to take a hit sometime soon. Well, actually not yet. Still at 70% in holding right now. If you have to pick 5 top places in ETS2, yeah, I'm very bad at that. North Cape would definitely be included. I don't know. Belgium roads, London. The coast of what was that? Croatia. But most of them will be pro mods areas. Will be very memorable ones from my end. You got a lot of lag when you watch me on Tuesday, Wednesday morning on that creepy driving game. Maybe because it was too creepy. Told me about RDR from a long time ago. It's never on PC. Ah, I see. So the first installment never got on PC. Yeah. I've heard very good things about it. Even the first one. I never got to play it either though. But it's by Rockstar, right? The guys behind GTA. Oh, getting lag here. But it's quite a different lag, interesting enough. I'm getting lag on the CPU, I think. Because my GPU is at 60% load. I'm not sure if something changed in ETS2 1.36. I'm getting a lot of flickering though. Maybe it's the 300% scaling that is helping, yeah. So we're not getting overload as much anymore. Just a few frame drops from the CPU bottleneck. Flying Scotsman would say Amsterdam. Oh yeah, that's very true. The new RDR is a beautiful game. I'm excited to see it. How can you get it? Is it on Steam? Probably not. Smooth on this side. Okay, nice. Yeah, you can just feel when the frames go from 60 to like 40. Like, so it's not a bad slowdown. You can just feel it a bit. There's just a slowdown. It's not bad. Let me squeeze in, please. Thank you. $80 for pre-purchase, 100 without discount. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Rockstar launcher in Epic at the moment. Phew. AAA hype. Well, that will for sure be countless hours of gameplay. But yeah, maybe I'll prefer watching it though. $80 without discount, $60 with discount. What's the difference between Ultimate and Special? What is that? Is that a railroad track or a... No, it looks like a... Why does it end in the water? Very nice view here. I like. Looks like a pipe maybe? A pipe draining water or something? Might be, huh? Special edition gets free upgrade to Ultimate while pre-purchase. Ooh. Extra weapon, story, and some rank bonuses. Sounds fancy. I see. It's a Rockstar game. They don't like to put games on Steam. Oh yeah, it's getting sharp. There we go. I don't like this view though. You have to take a photo of this somehow. And a special breed horse. Black Chestnut Thoroughbred sounds special. Yeah, I guess because Steam takes a huge cut. And if they are sure that their game will sell anyway, might as well put that on their own platform. They don't need Steam's like advertisement or Steam's how do you say, network to make the game sell. This makes a lot of sense. Because if you're like a developer but you don't have your own reach, then you can tap Steam to get that visibility. But if you're as big as these guys, I don't think you need Steam at all. All of your money goes to Train Sim World add-ons. For me, it goes to Flight Sim add-ons mostly. It's a majestic horse. Kinda sounds like a unicorn. Ooh, nice tractors there. Different models. Older, more classic looking, more box type looking. Must be custom ones for this map. Oh no, here we go. Slow down. A little bumpiness. Shock absorber testing, physics testing. Nice. And we're going through this route just because we're not really going here. There's no really destination here. We're just sightseeing. First, speaking of Scotsman, Jack was saying something about you. Ask him what. How are you, man? What have you been playing? The horse is a war horse. It runs better than others. That will surely help. Now to find the U-turn slot. Yarr. Pointing fingers. Begin. Someone read that from me? Oh, go, bro. That's a bit challenging. Love the blinker sounds. Yeah, EVR levels. Thanks for the host, Sean. Welcome to the stream, man. Glad you made it here. The green farm tractor is a Mercedes model. Wow, you know your tractors. Do you play a lot of farm sim? There we go. Hey, Dijon. How are you doing? Yeah. Uphill. Farm sim, yes. It's been a while since I played farm sim. I have been swallowed whole by the entire, or farm sim. I have been swallowed whole by the flight sim goodness. I actually started looking just for my sanity, how much it costs to take flying lessons. So at least I know if I need to save up or if it's realistic to save up or something like that. But yeah, I'm still on the fence about it. At this moment, I think I'm happy enough with simming. But if this continues, it might transition to real lessons. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Jadar alert. I don't even know what that's referring to anymore. They can put Jadar in anything nowadays. Ah, swallow of hole. Okay. Ah, you have a beautiful mind, if you can call it that. Five favorite places. Scottson probably wouldn't read that anymore. He's back to trucking again, I think. Quick as that. Oi! This guy has been at my tail for the longest time. 60? Oh, I thought that said 80. Phew. Train sim week for you. How are you liking the Train Sim World 2020 changes? Is it very different from the Train Sim World before? Or is it more like exciting for the first week and then it's like normal again? Construction zone right there. Do you need fuel? No, not really. More than halfway through. Didn't do any of the extras yet. I see. It's more expensive on Epic than on Rockstar for you. Ah, interesting. Yeah, it's interesting how that goes, huh? The pricing depending on the region. Oh, good luck. Whoa, look at that. Action star move. GTA level driving. Turning at the last possible moment. Lack of motivation. Oh, but have you been training? Or busy with real life? There's repair extras with signs, posters. No trains either. Wow, busy guy. Is this the same guy who caught us? I think it is. Hey, Black Fox. Good evening. Is the missus with you? How have you guys been? Something a lot more relaxing now for this stream. Something I can sustain. There you go. The foxes are here. Thank you guys. Welcome back. Very nice truck, yes. if you have a decent rig, if you have a, I don't know what the minimum graphics card would be needed for this truck. It's not the most optimized, so you might need a, I don't know, a 1060 at least. But if you do have something that's along those lines or even better, yeah, it's great. Amazing, and it's free. Very well done. Happy Halloween. How did Halloween go for you guys? Is it something you celebrate in other places as well? Like in India, is it a thing? Here in Singapore, I think, well, it's definitely not a holiday, but some people dress up and like go to parties and stuff. So there's a bit of like pop culture along those lines. I'm not sure if kids like dress up and go trick-or-treating in houses. At some point they did, so I guess there is a small subset which does that. But for us personally, me and Mrs. Clumsy, it's like just a normal day. It's been windy. Don't know if Canadians have Halloween or not. Mrs. Fox is taking Junior Fox out for trick-or-treating. Oh, nice! Enjoy. What is he going as? What's his costume? Stole 5 bags of sweets, so you did well. Tricked others to get a treat for yourself. Classy. Huge party holiday. Great for the kids. They won't knock here again. Harry Potter, wow. Enjoy. Yeah, I can imagine. It must be one amazing time for the kids and probably for the parents as well. I think I only went trick-or-treating once. I went with my brother and his friends. I can't really remember the details, but yeah, I think one of the dads were with us. Were bringing us around the village in a car, and I can't even remember if I had a costume on or we were just like literally asking for candies or stuff. But I remember we were going door to door. Fun times. Details are a bit fuzzy though, as you can expect from me. Let's have a look here. Fuel halfway. Let's have a look at the other stuff. Fuel economy at the moment 23.3, 27, 29. Slow down a bit here. 40. I'm going to be caught again. It's nice though, even when these wavy roads come in, they just don't leave you hanging. They put up some warning signs well before, so you get an idea, and the speed limit changes. So if you ever breeze past them at 80 kilometers per hour, it's your fault. Details are getting more and more fuzzy, huh? Yeah, you can imagine. Also, what Tom was saying a while ago, the sprain. Hope you get well soon. But yeah, that's what I noticed starting in the 30s. You get these like minor injuries and they kind of never heal. I guess that only goes the intensity only strengthens as the time goes by. But yeah, I'm feeling these little things every now and then now, and it's like part of me now. Bloomer alert. Oh, Jack Ryan Season 2. Nice. I will check Prime. That's great. I hope it's available in Asia now in Singapore, because Prime has been very smart about VPN when I tried. I think I tried VPN once and it was able to detect that I had VPN on. Oh, Netflix. Ooh, okay. It switched then. Double check. Because I remember season 1 I watched in Prime Video. I just finished watching Peaky Blinders, by the way. Season 5, the latest one. I hate it. Man, it was such a disappointing season for me. Like, Peaky Blinders is my number 1. Number 2 in reality. You all know what number 1 is. If you don't, ask the guys. It's a very close number 2. Peaky Blinders. But this latest season is very meh for me. It was not having all those aspects of the show that I am looking for. Bunch of youngins. Wait till you hit 50. Goodness. Exciting times, huh? Can't wait till Clumsy gets to 40. It all starts to break down then. Yeah, when we hit 30s, our metabolism really went for a dive, and it was like, what the heck? I can't eat properly anymore. Like, I can't eat anything I want anymore. And then people kept saying, wait till you get to 40s, wait till you get to 50s. But yeah, I think it starts with the 30s. That's when the switch starts to. That's when the switch starts. Is flicked. It's all downhill from here. But it was a real shock. Thanks, Jay. I was watching this series on Prime when I was in Warsaw. What was the name? I think I told you guys about it. The Boys. The Boys. Quite interesting concept. Very gory though. Prime Video is cool. I'll check it out then. That's perfect because yeah, I just finished Peaky Blinders and I'm looking for the next show to watch. But yeah, such a disappointment, such a cliffhanger. I have no words for it. I just hope the next one, I'm hoping there is the next one to redeem itself, will be much better. I will be very happy. I think overall you will be happy. You'll just not be happy about certain aspects. Like family friendly, go away. Disney Plus is looking promising. You're getting Disney Plus in the US in December 2019, is that right? I think in Asia we are getting that in the next 2 years still. Oh crap. Are we arriving at Chernobyl? I think we are. Is that it? In the distance? Looks like it. November 12th. Oh wow, okay. Someone needs a ride. I remember we drove past here. Can't remember this exact road though. Anyway, we'll have to slow down. Chernobyl. And then it starts raining. Why is there a restaurant, an eatery here? Yeah, that one is off limits, definitely. Did you guys watch the series there? Chernobyl? interesting, huh? I remember we were talking about it before when it first came out. Very eye-opening. where food grills itself, yeah, they just put it out. Wait for like 10 minutes, then you can eat it. Uranium flavored, or whatever it's called. We didn't see the exact plant though. I guess we didn't pass through the exact road that we went through last time. Yeah, I think we came from here last time, but going the opposite way, and then we turned left, something like that. Phew, raining. Disney Plus will be $6.99 per month, cheaper than Netflix. Interesting. I wonder what kind of shows it will have. Well, for sure it will have a lot of Disney stuff. But what else? It would definitely need more exclusive titles, right? Oh yeah, I saw that. It would be having a what they call it, the Mandalorian, I think it's called, right? Boba Fett kind of deal. I'm not sure if that's him per se. The series on him. Or his kind, I'm not sure. Not gonna make any cash with all the fines you're getting. That's true. Yeah. Not the best at following traffic speed limits in here. Mandalorian, yeah. That looks quite interesting. You can drive with special permission. There are people still living. Is it livable again? Oh, I thought they vacated it. Real estate prices must be pretty low in here, I would guess. You can travel there. That bus does slow me down. Looks like it has a different speed limit, huh? Maybe 50? No, we were traveling at 80 though. I guess it went fast after all. The outskirts are livable, I see. There are day trips and even a hotel. Oh, wow, okay. Have you guys ever thought of visiting for immersion? I don't think I'm inclined to do so. But yeah, on the topic of nuclear reactors, have you guys watched Bill Gates' mini-series in Netflix? It's quite interesting what they were able to come up with. But who knows when that will be implemented and if it's working as theorized. But they built a design for a nuclear reactor which does not need any special cooling. So when you, like, literally when you turn it off, it cools on its own using just the normal air. So it's not dangerous if there's something that goes wrong, you just turn it off. Unlike the old designs and whatnot, when you run out of water, you will not be able to cool it. If you lose power, you'll not be able to cool it and stuff like that. All those limitations, they got rid of those with the new design. Yeah, that's what the design says. In reality, I'm not sure how close it is to that, but it's very intriguing. It's like next level breakthrough. I heard they got stopped though because of the trade tariffs and whatnot. So, bad timing. We'll see. Got nothing in life to lose, you can go there and make it livable. YOLO. it's quite intriguing what they've come up with. Because they were saying like the nuclear reactors design is like from the 70s or even older. And so what they've come up with was like the new design using the most recent breakthroughs or technologies or experiences and whatnot. It's nice. And then what's more, I think they are able to reuse, because I think having nuclear reactors, there is like a byproduct or a waste material that is produced, and right now there is nothing that can be done with that, so they just basically stack it or store it someplace. This new nuclear reactor design is able to make use of those wastes as the fuel itself. That's what I understand. It's like, wow, that's like, now that's great designing. Until SAR has to be sent in to rescue them. Pripyat, however, is still abandoned. Which one is Pripyat? Was that in the show? The closest one? So I guess it's not deadly if you just like stay for a couple of minutes or hours at most. Just don't get too overexposed for safety. Town that was constructed to service the reactor itself. Ah, yes. Brings back memories now. Oh yeah, I remember. In a roundabout, I shouldn't move to the inner lane. That's for cars only. You guys told me. So I should keep on the outer lane like this, and it will be fine even if I'm going all the way around. Because I'm a truck. What memories? Good question. It looks like the only non-goldfish memories I have are from wrestling, right? What we were discussing last week. But yeah, let's go with show recommendations. What are you guys watching right now? Or what have you recently watched that you would absolutely recommend? I tried watching the thing you were recommending, Jack. I couldn't watch it through because the bad guys, I think those were the bad guys. They looked so funny. They looked like the Star Wars. Who was that? Like Jar Jar Binks level. I could attribute them to like Jar Jar Binks. The bad guys in that series. What do you call it? I forgot the name. But yeah, it's like very good storyline, but the characters are just too funky for me. Best Stalker game 2, Call of Pripyat. I think I've heard about that game before. I've never played it. The Dark Crystal, yeah, that's the one. Dark Crystal. There are those funny guys which look like in episode 1 in Star Wars, Anakin Skywalker, right? He had like a handler or an owner wherein he was still racing. That guy, they look like those guys. They were very funny looking. Whoa, that wasn't me, okay? That wasn't me. Oh! Alright. That must be the clumsy aura I'm giving out. Don't even think about it. This is a new truck. Smart man. guy was going on the inner lane though. They look like big buzzards, exactly, yeah. But I think I just have to get used to their looks. Because I think the story is going to be worth it. Let's see where this Eddie Stobart truck is lining up in. Oh yeah, he's in the outer lane. No, he's not in the inner lane. I'm confused now. How is it really for trucks? Is there a specific rule that you have to maintain on the inner lane here? Man, a few years ago I would have had no idea how to drive through a roundabout. Now at least I have a slight idea. Oh goodness, ooh, fancy. Pretty bad weather though for flying. Man, weather like this, that plane would be shaking all around. Watch the film first. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that might be a good idea. It's also on Netflix, right? I think you mentioned that. Oh, there's no other way here. Yeah, Dark Crystal. It's a movie and series available on Netflix, I think. I keep looking to the left because that's where the door is, and I'm waiting for a package because I have run out of coffee again. Oh yeah, the coffee saga. I forgot to update you. Remember my story last week when there was a rock that got stuck in the grinder? So update. I sent an email to the guys who are providing me the beans, told them that they had a rock in their package and it got stuck in my grinder, and they were very gracious about it. It's like unbelievable customer service. Like they emailed back and they said they were extremely sorry about it and they're going to send me replacement beans, and they even asked what the model of my grinder was so they can send a replacement or a replacement burr or blades. But yeah, they were like full hands-on and very apologetic. So it was great customer service. So I'm still with them now, and I'm waiting for that package, that replacement coffee beans, because I have run out. You don't remember it? Do you have goldfish memory now as well? Didn't know that was contagious. Yeah, so it works now. But yeah, it should have arrived yesterday. I do have a tracking number though, so I'll double check after the stream. Hopefully it arrives because I have had no coffee yet today, and it feels weird. But it's a good thing to see that I'm not completely like addicted to it. Like if it's not there, I'm not like losing my mind. I don't feel any less different than before. It's just that it's not as soothing, you know, that comfort you get when you drink coffee in the morning, warms you all up and stuff like that. I don't have that, but I'm not like going through withdrawal. At least not yet. I'll let you know if it happens. But yeah, they were very nice about it. I told them not to replace though, because I was able to lodge out the rock and it's working fine. The grinder is working fine. So I told them thanks for the offer, but it's working fine. So I'll observe it in the following weeks and I'll tell you if something changes. And yeah, they were very receptive about it. So they just said, just monitor it and let us know. Like if it breaks down in the coming weeks. I know I could have like asked them for a new grinder, so I have a replacement, but it just doesn't feel right, you know. Like They have been very upfront and gracious about it. I don't think I would like to abuse that kindness if I don't really need it. If my grinder really got broken, then for sure I would accept it without hesitation. But I mean, it's working. I don't like abusing the system. The dark crystal is from the creator of Muppets. Oh really? Ah, I see. No! That figures. Isn't Jack a Muppet? And Alex as well. Now that might be a biased recommendation now that I think about it. Oi. Isn't what's the name, guys? Waldorf and Statler? Aren't those guys Muppets? Don't blow our cover. My bad. Nothing to see here. Yeah, we're on the right road. Go. Perfect. Statler and Waldorf. You found out. Oh, look at this. Very nice merging road here. I don't know. I just like the look of it. I don't like the steepness of it though. Oh crap. Fuzzy bear. Okay, let's keep this. Torque power. Those are the two old guys. Wasn't me who said it. Wasn't me who said it. I rest my case. Did not want to elevate the circus. That's good for the guys. Oh man, finally rain is over. Sun is shining, beautiful day again. It kind of feels like it never got dark though. Like we've been driving for how many kilometers do we have? 1,000 kilometers. We've been driving for like what, 600 kilometers? Hasn't gone dark yet. Are we that up north that it doesn't really go dark anymore here? No, shouldn't be. We're actually below. Yeah, interesting. And I'm speeding. Getting a ticket anytime soon. One sec. Hold that thought. Stick to 80. We've been driving for like forever and not a coffee shop in sight. What is wrong with this place? No coffee shops. Disney Plus. We include over 7,000 television episodes and 500 films on launch day. Great. No coffee in Romania? Oh my goodness, I wouldn't survive there. What do they drink then? Goodness. Country with no coffee. The horrors. GPS avoid route Romania. So that's what 1.36 is coming in for. You'll have to have a lot of load here. Maybe use some of that cargo space or some beans, and then put a coffee maker somewhere here from Sissel. One of the poorest countries in EU, I'm not sure. Let's let the other guys pitch in. They drink blood, home of Dracula. That's a real place, right? What was the name of the place he's in? I forget. My PJ, yeah, Transylvania. That's one. That's the one. What the heck is that? What? Is it Halloween special? Might have been a UFO. Not so sure. You guys did see that, right? Easy questions for 500. Awesome. Game Master Blackhawks in the house. What is Paisa? Is that the currency here? Town of Bran or Basova will be Road to the Black Sea. I always have to think about the acronym. Rakles Castle has been included. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a very nice touch. I wonder if they showed that in the stream. That would have been very fitting. Broken down currency for rupees. Ah, okay, I see. By the way, Mrs. Clumsy and I were watching street food series in Netflix. One of the episodes was in Delhi, in India. Which part of India is that in? They were showing some street foods. I can never remember the names. Chat, Tiki or something. They were hard to remember, but they looked so yummy. Not sure if my stomach can survive it though, but man, the spices you guys have. India, the land of spice. No wonder the flavors are amazing. Capital of India. It's in the north. Ah, I see. By the way, did you celebrate Diwali, Jay? Forgot to greet you. Cause I heard from one of my colleagues that the holidays, at least the Monday holiday, is different on the south and north. I think south it's a holiday, north it's not, or something, or the opposite. Belated happy Diwali then. Been raining a lot, I see. Yeah, it's weird what he mentioned. I thought it was holiday all over because in Singapore it's holiday. But in India he said it was different in the south and in the north. That's why the colleague he had from the north or south had no work, but he had. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Like, really? Oh crap! Rip gearbox. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he went to work not knowing it was a holiday. Poor guy. Because Sunday was the real date, right? But the next Monday was declared as a holiday. At least that's how it went in Singapore. Ah, right. But I mean, he's not really like utilities. Right? Maybe they are modeled that way over there. I see. Could be. At the very least, hopefully he got like extra pay or complimentary day off or something. 3 to 4 days. Oh, I see. That makes sense because here in SG we only get the bare minimum of holidays. Not even the eve is celebrated. And if we have like multiple day holidays, we only celebrate one. Except for Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is the only 2-day holiday we have. Everything else, 1 day. Chota Diwali, Bada Diwali, and Bai Tosh. Okay, don't pay any mind to the pronunciation. No chance of getting that one. Small Diwali, big Diwali, and special day for brother-sister celebrations. Ah, interesting. What is Diwali all about anyway? I don't even know what it's for. Because I think I'm mixing it up with a different holiday from a different country. I remember something about lights, but I think that's in Thailand. Good winning over evil. Oh, it is the Festival of Lights. Okay, so that is quite correct. I like that. Good winning over evil. We could have used a bit of that over on our stream a few days ago. The bad guys were pretty powerful then. Hey, Retro Joe, driving on the wrong side of the road. Take it you're from the UK then? Beware! Ah, favorite game ever. Did win by turning on the power. Yeah, that's true. We did have our win. To a point. Thanks for working with me on that. Thai has a different date. I think so too. They call it different as well, I think. I think it's November. No, I don't remember. Beware is the new Conan. Oh, Japan. I see. Must like the Fuso then. Konnichiwa. How do you say it? Ohayo gozaimasu. And my lights are off. Choke UK. Actually, yeah, I realized I should be very familiar with right-hand drive driving. Because where I live, it's right-hand drive. And most of the countries in Asia are actually, yeah, right-hand drive as well. The Philippines is one of those exceptions. At least Southeast Asia. I think there are more right-hand drive countries here. Maybe. India is right-hand drive, right? Isn't it? Mumbai bust me, yeah. Mumbai bust me there. A whole Mumbai country. Should have known. Right-hand drive. So in ETS do you drive? But in ETS you drive on the left hand as well, right? Did you just get used to it? Or was that a conscious decision? Because for me, I got used to Philippines driving, which is this way. But if I grew up in here in Singapore, I probably would be driving by default on the other side. As much as possible, at least. No worries. Southeast Asia is right-hand drive. Maybe I'm just thinking about Thailand. Name Queen Victoria. It works for you. That's true. China is left-hand drive, but it's not really Southeast Asia. Hong Kong is right-hand drive. Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia. Wow, I can't remember. Malaysia is right-hand drive. Brunei I have never been to. Bangladesh. Vietnam, yeah, Vietnam. Here is where we stay, on this lane. you, Jay. Looks like it's time to sleep. Finally went dark. We'll sleep at the next town. What time is it anyway? It is 10 p.m. $6:34. Over there. What is that? Pacific Standard Time? You guys are switching off DST in the weekend, right? So, yeah, your stream time for Clumsy Trucking is going to be shifting 1 hour earlier. I think you guys told me about it already. Third is the change from DST. It's Sunday. Back an hour. Okay, thanks. Spring forward, fall back. Oh, that's a good mnemonic device. Cool. First time I heard about that. Must be like a nursery rhyme, a kid statement. Something that everyone knows from those parts. We don't even have spring and fall here, so nope. Trying to work off my probation. A nursery rhyme. Why? Pervomaisk. Apple is launching their streaming service as well. Wow. Didn't know that. Need Kirill in here stat. I don't get it. Look at that guy tailgating. Oh. Apple has Apple TV anyway. Thanks, Retro Joe. Enjoy the journey. We are repairing, yes, but we want to sleep most of all. And this is not the spot for that. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Is that for real? Apple TV Plus? That's very creative. Goodness. Strawberry VCR. There we go. iOS 13 comes with Apple TV Plus or something. Is it I'm guessing it's a paid service as well, right? And you can only access it if you have an Apple device or something. That's how their ecosystem works usually. Very clickish. Very different from Google philosophy, at least. Apple love. Yeah, Apple is very clickish. It's like an all or nothing with them. Works quite well if you have everything in Apple ecosystem, but they really make it hard for you to use anything else, which really turns off a lot of other people. But if you're fine with using all their stuff, then it's great. It works. Oi! Wanted to discover that. I just saw the question mark last minute. We'll have to do some evasive maneuvers. Did we steer clear of the signs at least? We will see once we turn in. Yeah, the signs are still alive. Imagine that. Doesn't happen often. Hey, Cascade! Thanks for dropping by, man. How are you? What have you been streaming the past few weeks? Signs are fine with pedestrians everywhere running and screaming. They might be used to it. Who knows? Crazy driver. When I was in Warsaw, we had a colleague from Egypt. He is based in Cairo. And we were talking about how the drivers were very disciplined in Warsaw. And the locals were saying it's like a carryover. It's like something they learned bit by bit by getting the practices from their neighboring countries like Germany. So they got very disciplined that way, but still not that well. Sometimes they're still like running through, maybe not running through red light, but doing some evasive maneuvers in a way. But then this colleague from Cairo was telling stories, and yeah, I thought Philippines driving was wild. It looks like Cairo driving is wilder. I'm not sure if it's wild as India though, but yeah, they said that the curbs, the sidewalks are basically like roads as well. So if there's like a traffic light and you want to turn right and it's red light there, or there's traffic but the sidewalk is open, chances are one of the drivers will use that sidewalk for crossing over. To heck with pedestrians. Cars are king. Pedestrians are just flies on the side. Interesting. Cairo is wilder. Okay. Yeah, I was very interested to hear that. I deny your confirmation. The great equalizer. Been working the horror games for the last month. Oh my goodness, horror games. Have you ever played Beware? Played it 2 days ago. Almost pulled my hair out. Was very close to rage quitting. My reflexes are not good enough for that kind of game and that kind of pressure. What is that pile of gold? Sand? Maybe. Rage quitting, yeah, it doesn't happen often. I can think of 3 main instances when it almost happened, or did happen arguably. The reversing of a double trailer, the Conan adventures, and now Beware. There may be more undocumented instances. Language, Jay. I don't think they allow that even in English language. Normally, you would say poop. Fluffy Horde rage quit. Oh my goodness, Fluffy Horde. That was amazing though. That was very intriguing. This has been a very nice trip so far. Country feels all throughout. If this is any indication of what we'll be getting in road to the black market, road to the Black Sea. very nice change of pace. Instead of the usual urban highways, get more country roads like this with nice sights left and right. No wait, Chuchel. Chuchel was cute though. It was not rage quit material, thankfully. It was just mind-boggling in all aspects. Amnesia, Machine for Pigs, Outlast, Blair Witch, Alan Wake. Whew, goodness. One horror game is all I can handle. And you're tough. Congrats. Actually, we have now transitioned, as I mentioned that, like the more urban highways. Man, loving that sky, look at that. Beautiful. What are you using for anti-aliasing, Cascade? Are you using any special third-party stuff like Jay is? Jay is using 400% scaling, Ultra, SMAA, and NVIDIA Inspector. Correct me if I got it wrong, Jay. I'm not using Inspector at the moment. Road to the black market where you buy all your Apple products. Loves layers of fear. I got it right. Okay, good. Why loves? Quite an interesting junction there. But it looks like we are just crossing the highway. We're not really driving through it. Back to country roads. Nice. $37.4 liters per 100 kms. Not Scotsman level, but I'll take it. We've traveled 905 kilometers already. Not too shabby. So this is not the most eco-friendly truck, I would say. But I'll take it. It's nice driving something different for a change. But yeah, I remember how the old Ford F-Max looked like. The one from other mod authors. It was a different truck altogether versus this one, because the interior of this one is just man, the detail here, the steering wheel, especially the dashboard and all the buttons, looks pretty accurate. And they're very confident because they in their website they even show like a real life video of how this truck looks. So they're confident that if you compare one with the other, it's going to be very close. It's a very nice twist. Few variants of this Ford F-Max in real life. In here in game, we don't have many config options yet at the moment in version 1, but hopefully that will change in the future. Thank you for following and welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi to us so we can give you a proper welcome. How much is Amazon Prime Video? Well, here in SG it's only $2.99. That comes with everything already. Twitch Prime, the Prime membership. It's free for you? Oh, how's it free? Hey B-Dog, thanks a lot for the follow, appreciate that. Welcome to the channel, hope you're enjoying your time here. We're using reshade with some slight color settings and light motion blur. Everything set to max level, 300% scale, and NVIDIA driver profile with overrides on AA for 8x MSAA and anisotropic filtering, whatnot, 16 times. Ah, I see. Doesn't work well with RTX cards and incorporated driver. That sounds scary. But good to hear that the NVIDIA control panel, I guess that is, right, works with those overrides. Yeah, right now I'm using 300% scaling and Ultra SMAA, but just in-game. Everything else is default outside. Not confident enough yet to try those things out. 2 hamsters on the wheel. 1 draws, 1 color said drawing. Oh, we're getting some lag now. 97% load on the GPU. I still don't get it. How that happens, when that happens. A while ago we were in the city, so many objects, but 60% load. Here, it's like trees, 90%. Maybe the trees are really heavy on the GPU, I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's anything here though. Does have issues with drivers. Aren't you going to counter that confirmation, Black Fox? Amazon Prime is only $7.99. Includes Amazon Prime Video. Cheaper than Netflix. There you go. Just denying everything. Only DCS World and OBS Studio don't play well with each other. Goodness. Nice, enjoy. How many episodes? I'm going to start watching later as well for lunch. Nistro, 8. Perfect. You deny your denial. Welcome to Moldova. Where's Moldova? Do they speak French? What flag is that? That's the flag of Moldova indeed. Is that Mumbai bus levels? Where are we anyway? We are still in Romania, right? Or aren't we? You know what? I'm confused. Oh no, we've crossed already. Oh, we haven't arrived in Romania yet. Okay. Moldova indeed. Thank you. I was thinking if that was like Mumbai busing levels. I am in Moldova already. With the checkpoint a while ago, we entered it. Okay, makes sense now. Denyception. Inception. Still one of the most mind triggering movies I've watched. You have to delete and re-download it again. What's up? Yeah. Do we all have to do it? It's going to be a long downloading process. Okay. Trying to think what the next holiday is, and I remember seeing it in the company holiday calendar. The next holiday here in SG is Christmas already. Boo! No holiday in November at all. Denied. The master of denial. Unlock this guy, turn around, and proceed. Have to change permissions. Oh, they became devs. Congrats, guys. Download get all messed up. I see. Congrats. Looking forward to your work. You're the first devs. That's great to hear. Kirill is starting to grow the team. Next holiday is Thanksgiving for the US. Denied. Is it? Isn't it too early? Isn't it normally like November 20 something? You've done it 3 times already. Just to make the most of your bandwidth. How large is the NL folder nowadays? Last time I checked, it's for around 20 gig. Man, that city looks good. November 20 something. Ah, okay. Okay, and then I can deny you telling me as well. $47. Goodness. Is that for me as well? For everybody? No wonder my hard drive space is running out. 28 in the US. Okay, cool. End of the month. Amazing. Family reunions and everything, huh? Enjoy, guys. Is Alex our only US resident right now? Might be, huh? Actually have a very diverse group of people here. It's nice. You had yours already. When is Thanksgiving for Canada? Canada. Others think downloading 7 gig is a pain. 49.9. Yikes. Black Friday the following day, yes. Black Friday is like a global holiday nowadays. A global event. Because all the companies are putting their sales promotions and stuff during that period. So even us, we get Black Friday sales. Just like we get end of season sales. Even if we don't really have any end of season. We would always get these in the most end of season sale. What the heck, it's still sunny outside. Nothing changed. But you have a sale, so another excuse to buy. October 14 this year. Ah, I see. Belated Thanksgiving then. Not that far ago. Before Halloween. The second Monday of October. Ah, I see. So it's like last Thursday of November for US. Second Monday of October for Canada. Something along those lines. Cue Disney Plus. Scottson will be happy. Why is this guy going slow? Is this two-way? No, I think it's yeah, I think it's two-way. Okay, fine. No overtaking. Fine. Oh my goodness. Oh, but then it is 50 kilometer road. So that's good that he's in front of me. So at least I don't get a ticket again. Or at least I try not to get one. Retarder hype. Retarder's almost non-existent here. It's not slowing down at all. Does Kirill keep saying that to you? He's pouring his frustrations here with us. With what Kirill is doing. No anime. I don't know. DDoS King. Star Wars, Marvel, and Simpsons will be. Oh, even Simpsons. Nice. Fuel up? Maybe. No, I don't need to. Maybe later. Floating people. The floating people of Romania. Hey Kelly, long time no see. How have you been? Are you excited for Transport Fever 2? Look after fellow Canadians, only 9J and ALMAR products. Transport Fever 2, supposedly end of the year release. Super excited for it. Well, not really end of the year, they said Q4 2019. But yeah, there's only November and December left, so I'm assuming December. If we're lucky, we get it November. I applied in the closed beta, but I was not lucky to get in. We'll have to wait and see. The Simpsons got denied again. Oh, it's a denial stream now. You have been playing FS19. Oh, your farm must be doing very well. Oh, very nice bridge. Cannot let that pass, guys. Does not compute. Not a number. First time I saw that error in MS Excel, I was like, what is NaN? Beautiful clouds and sceneries. But how do I take a photo? That can work. Doing great, Kelly. I've been busy with work the last couple of weeks, but hopefully today is the last day. Because we are all tired. But yeah, this stream is perfect for winding down the week. I only wish I could take the rest of the day off afterwards. We are all tired. Yeah. Whenever we start our calls, we have daily calls, like internal calls to check on what defects there are, what's pending. Hi guys. Everybody is on their last legs, or however you call that. Young guy about being tired. Yeah. Not so much physically. Actually, it's frustrating because I haven't gone to the gym in like 3 weeks now. Well, I went to the gym earlier this week for some yoga, but not the usual classes that we join. And I've had to cancel multiple times because of work. I hate it when that happens. When work steps into the real world stuff. The personal time stuff, that's pretty frustrating. So hopefully it dials down soon. Mrs. Clumsy is doing great. She's loving her work, but is also quite busy with her work. One sec, huh? Going to check. Yeah, exactly. Work said nope. Fly over there instead to do your job. Yeah. There are times when you can like let go of it or reject it or somewhat, but there are times when you really just have to bite the bullet or something. You cannot reject work. I see. Yeah, that sucks even more then. You stopped working a few months ago. Oh, nice. So, are you saying you are retired now from the workforce? That's great, congrats. How did you manage? Are you one of those FIRE guys? Financially independent, retire early philosophies? Taking a sabbatical, nice. How long will that be? Denied. Military search and rescue. Oh goodness, yeah. Lives are at stake. Phew. Can definitely understand that. Yeah, luckily for me, mostly only computer systems are at stake, so it's not life or death. Can be worth millions of dollars sometimes, but at least no one dies. Once things get sorted out. Good luck, man. Hope you find a way through. Don't work either. Awesome. How's that treating you? That's great. More time for farm sim. Aren't you your own employer, Alex? Conflict of interest. You don't have to really work. About to fire yourself. Yeah, oh yeah, I still haven't checked Jack's Discord for the pics. Any new parts you've gotten, Alex? That's great, Jay. You don't need to work. That's the goal. How did you manage that? Aggressive saving? Just rich from the beginning? He got the RGB RAM. Blasphemy. New stuff ordered. Nice. You can play FS19, FS20 when it comes out. Yes. I'm not a fan of RGB either. But I guess you can always tune the colors to make it less loud. Make it more in line with what parts you have. Not using the RGB, yuck. Yeah. Not a fan of those shiny stuff. RAM RGB can't be turned off. Can you make the color black at least? Okay, there you go. Yeah, we missed you here too, Kelly. Glad to see you here again. we did that. We did that here in our. So we have this like heating system for the water in the bath, but it's outside the bathroom, and there's like this mini control panel, but it's right in the bedroom. So it always has this light. So it comes with this like built-in night light, which is totally frustrating. There's always this white thing that is over on one side of the room. So finally we got some electric tape, the black one, and just covered the entire thing. Hey V3D, glad to see you back, man. Driving in a more calm environment today, thankfully. Your motherboard has no RGB headers. Does the RAM need an RGB header to light up? Wouldn't you just need to like stick it and it would light up? I don't know, I've never had any RGB RAMs. Buy a heat shield. Too much RGB. Completely agree, Cascade. Yeah. RAM doesn't need RGB headers. Paint incoming. Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll find a way to cover those lights. I just hope they don't heat up. I guess they won't, will they? If you cover them. Like, do those lights cause heat? I don't think that's a thing anymore nowadays. LEDs don't really get hot, that's the one, yeah. Oh, I love this blinker sounds. HDD LEDs get very hot. How can that be? The light itself gets hot? Interesting. Hey, thanks for the follow. There we go. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. It's the Ford F-Max. It's free to download. You can check out the mods list link. !mods for the complete list. Complete, slightly outdated list, but this truck should be there. There you go. Thanks, Alex. What is that? 50. Yeah, nice. This is a very nice city. I think I remember passing through here once. Yeah, very nice truck. If you have a decent graphics card, it's perfect. But I really don't get the complaint they have for the mirrors. What are they? What should it be in real life? Should it be larger, or I don't know. Like the distance between the mirror and this one, the gap in between, should be smaller. I don't get it. The mirrors seem a little narrow. So they should be wider. It's the angle. Ready to hear, Cascade. 32 gigs. Yumsus. Download more. That's going to be the amazing rig to play with. Exactly. Download more RAM. It might be excessive, but it's peace of mind. You know, it's like you don't have to worry about that part anymore. RAM would always be there. That would never be a bottleneck. 128 gigs. Yeah, for me, I have 16. I don't think I ever go past that. Maybe sometimes. I doubt it. But yeah, it's just would say peace of mind. 16 gig as well. More trucking for Alex, oh definitely. After he gets that PC for sure. You have 3 game titles that require 32 gig to play multiplayer. Oh wow, DCS has some intense requirements, huh? Goodness. NDAs. Fancy. How do you measure memory utilization? I think I have it in I have it in my hardware monitor, but I don't have it enabled. I just didn't think it could be a bottleneck at any point. But maybe that's sometimes my bottleneck with X-Plane and I want to check it. Spent enough upgrading yours to just enough so you stop there for a while. Yeah, same with me. Gadget thingy. I have this thing which measures my CPU usage, GPU usage, each thread, their temperatures, the fan speeds. But for memory, I only have the clock speed put in. I haven't checked if there is a usage as well, similar to CPU and GPU. Like how much is allocated, I guess you can measure. Building PCs can be a rabbit hole. Oh yeah, it's a very fun hobby. Sounds Italian. You watch through Task Manager most of the time. Use your CPU HD. That's what I have, I think, the HW monitor. And then I have this widget. Forget what it is. A sidebar, which is an old technology, but it's very nice because it has a GUI for showing bars and stuff. The utilization. It's very visually friendly. And then before I configured that the bars were green and then becoming yellow at 80%, red at around 90%, but it was causing me too much stress when I was looking at the levels. Like, it's not really dangerous if a thread gets utilized 99% as long as the temperature is safe. So the usage it's just green all the time, but the temperature is where I have the color coding, so I'm more aware if it gets to dangerous levels. Let's see the truck. So it is plain and simple, just how I like it. First proper Ford truck I've driven. Nice to see a different brand.
Don't be that person. Take your time and really enjoy the process as much as you can, and try to make the product as perfect as you can. Then you'll be able to rely on this thing for years to come.
Very Scania-ish. Not as Scania-ish as the new Iveco. But what do you call that new Iveco is like a combination of different trucks, right? But predominantly it looks like a next-gen Scania to me. Denied. Oi! Wow. Largest lag ever. That was scary. Surreal running on your keyboard screen that monitors CPU RAM. Wow, keyboard screen, fancy. That's cool. It was in denial, yeah, I think so. Oh, the donation, I haven't checked it yet, Jay. Haven't tried it yet. refuel? No. Later, we can afford a little more excitement. Comes with built-in music, this map. Oh yeah, when the fuel is running out, it's going to get really exciting. No fuel, push the truck. Yeah, we have plenty of guys who can push. Not so scared about that. This is like drunken talk right here. Yeah. You need the deny emoji. Deny emote. And did not compute. My GPU is not computing. Getting a bit of overload. Is anyone on Windows 10 update build 1903 already? 1900 something? I checked mine and I'm still on 18 something. 18 something build. They said something about the game mode now working better. Actually, you have to turn it on now. And it behaves better. It really works now with that build. Not sure if that's true though. You've been using 1903 for 2 months. I'm not sure if the update is available for me yet. But the Windows update hasn't downloaded automatically yet, at least. The game mode works awesome. Maybe I should try it then. Flickering textures hype. You have it from me. It's a manual update. I see. That's why. Okay, maybe I can update mine then. Game mode works. Wow, that's interesting. Do you guys have details on how it improves things? I'm trying to think if it's worth the effort of upgrading manually and risking some breakage of stuff. McDonald's. Do we have a drive-through? Not this branch, I think. Oh no, there it is. No, that's a pedestrian lane. Narrow. Ooh, near miss. Quite a nice asset there. Very custom. Denied their update. You're on 1809. I think I'm on the same build. Or maybe something later. Can't recall. But yeah, I was looking through. How did I get there? YouTube recommendations, I guess. What was his name? Equinox or something? I think he's a big YouTuber. He has some tips on GPU performance and whatnot, and one of those is enabling game mode, but only if you're on Windows 10 build 1903. Which is opposite what OBS was recommending beforehand, that you have to turn game mode off. Equinox, yeah, that's the guy. To stop the clock, Y2K. Oh, speaking of turning off, I think we got Y2K problems. RIP internet connection. Oh man. I hope it will get to restore my connection automatically, but for those who are watching it in YouTube, should not feel a problem. But yeah, the stream suddenly went silent, my preview suddenly disappeared, and yeah, let's see. Let's wait for it. Are we back? No, not really, not yet. I can still read their chat, and yeah, we can still see it on screen, but it's Twitch has not been friendly to us. Ow, 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 ow. Guess he was denied. Put that plug back in. I think Twitch is having problems, because I do have internet. Reconnection successful. There we go. We should be back shortly. They should be seeing us very soon. There we go. We should be back now. Alright, there you go. I got denied. I think that Y2K thing really worked. Thank goodness the recording itself is still working. And I was seeing your chat, and the chat was appearing in the chat window here below. So the guys over in YouTube, when they watch, they will see your denial comments. But yeah, Twitch was twitching up. Twitch update. Goodness. That name is very apt. I wonder how you read that. Tarkoviste. Too much denials. Tarkoviste. Probably. But those tales, I should never underestimate those accents. Like in when I was in Warsaw, some of the local guys were telling me how to pronounce stuff. Not really, but in some words. Like those tails do a lot, huh? Like the S can be an SH if it has that tail. Like the O can have an ON or something. Very different sounding. Not just like a short or long vowel, but really it comes with consonants as well. Did you guys just see that car disappear? Scary. Freaky. Blame Fox. Demoted from dev to water boy. Put the deny button away so that we're safe. Yeah, cars do disappear. Good. Not just me then. Lovely skies all throughout thanks to NL. Not the best weather looks like. Loving this. I don't think I've seen this before. Granted my limited memory, I'm calling this as a new skybox I've seen at least. Very nice. It happened to you and Mrs. Fox as well. Truck spawn in front of you. Wow, spun and continue your way on the bridge. Man, that sounds nasty. Prime Games giveaway thingy. Dang those Prime Games. Sabotaging my stream. These jacks not making you hungry yet. And with that statement, let's cue in the food topic. I need to think what I'll have for lunch. I have almost nothing left in my fridge. No coffee, no food. Oh my goodness, not the best state in the household. Mrs. Clumsy will not be pleased. You have cherry pie. Oh, I do have a Ben and Jerry's pint left. We had one yesterday. We'll have one more through the weekend, I guess. some comfort food for the stress. Eesh, bad weather, not the best for sightseeing. Very realistic looking though, so that's nice. I think so too, Kelly. I think you're right. When she gets home and finds out no more eggs, no more meat, there's still cherry tomatoes and a little bit of lettuce, so we can still make salad. There'll just be almost nothing in it. Even the dressing has run out. Home maintenance 101. Jamaican ginger cake, goodness. My fridge is super envious. You know, do shopping does him. That's actually pretty accurate. And sticky toffee cake. When the heck are they going to invent sending over of the food? 3D printing the food, right? Hasn't that been in research already? Kinda sounds sad, but if they can make it taste like the real thing, I'm all in. Jack has gone for food, I think so. He's all left us already. Took it all for himself. Teleporting food. That might be a very hard thing to do. 3D printing food. Maybe just a sword. I have no idea. But teleporting sounds more sci-fi to me than 3D printing. 3D printing something edible, now that might be something different. Imagine that time when you can just 3D print food. Online delivery, when you press submit, when you press buy, it prints and you eat it. Goodness. I wonder what the ink would be like. Yeah, bye-bye pizza delivery guy in his job. There is 3D printing food. That would be interesting to see. I doubt it's tasty though. Might be edible but not tasty. He'll make Clumsy hungry. Yeah, he'll make... I am starting to get hungry already. We will finish this trip and then I will go find something to munch on. Make banana does not compute. There's a 3D printing food restaurant in London somewhere. Wow, that's a thing already. Goodness. Try it out and let us know! Nothing happened. That was my hunger taking control. Not enough steering. Poor sign. Poor chevrons. Because it's an Apple printer. Shouldn't it be able to 3D print that fruit at least? No, it looks like a Volvo. Little smudge here, a little bend here, and voila. A Volvo truck it is. Not cheating yet. Yes, almost there though. We did cheat in the previous stream 2 days ago though. Jay's telling me. Unintended cheating though. That's my defense. Yeah, it's very nice. Beautiful shine on the road. Really like that. It's a bit laggy, but I'll take that. Very realistic looking. Slatina. How far are we? 144 kilometro. Let's go and discover this as well. Let's take our time. Drink. Broken game cheating. Yeah, that's the one. Memories of what? Of the drink reminder? Yeah, it's been a while. Tequila reminder. We need that. Don't forget to get fuel. I'm waiting to get the low fuel warning, just to see how it looks. And then we'll see if we can make it to the next fuel station. Sick. I need to fuel up as well. That's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. There we go. Not the best weather. Looks like something perfect for sleeping, actually. Not the best for our driver. We will make do. The Renault Range T isn't in AI traffic yet, is it? Don't think they've created a model for it yet. You wanted to cheat again. No cheating. As much as possible. Conflicting signs, 80 and then 90. There we go. So how does that look there? There's an eye on the lower right of the screen, and the icon is yellow. I see. Question is, how far is the next gas station? Oh no. Let's have a look at the map. Ooh, that's a very long trip we did, huh? Actually, quite nice. There is one. No, that's not it. There's one here. We'll have to check how much mileage we have still, and then we'll see if we can avoid fueling altogether. Not pushing in the rain. You might not have a choice. I don't see something that says the distance still available. Yeah, not in this dashboard, I think. Well, I guess we'll just have to see. If not, then we push. no clue how to read that. Or cheat again. Cheating is out of the question. Not really. We push, but someone has to stay on the wheel, right? And guide the truck. So I sacrifice myself for that, you know. I'm volunteering for that very hard job. For you guys. Glad you noticed that too. It's a noble thing that I'm doing. It's harder than you think. Now I can't overtake this guy. Because if I speed up, I might lose my fuel. Yeah, we'll see. Can do it. Let's go and check fuel flow here. Mexican Tesla. Hola! How have you been, man? Welcome back. Craiova. What have you been up to these days? Doing great, doing great. Thanks for checking. Super excited for the weekend. This is RoExtended 2.3. Romania Extended, I think. I'm not sure if it's officially called Romania Extended still, but RoExtended for sure. Because I think when the Road to the Black Market, Road to the Black Sea gets released, he'll have to remove Romania. So it's the extended part that will remain. The Ukraine and the other parts which are not part of the DLC. Can't wait for Utah. Should be coming soon, I expect. 1.36 is it seems like it's almost ready to release, and usually they release it together. We have some very nice guys here, thankfully, to even out the badness of the stream. Trying to get me to go on vacation. Why not Jay? When Jay leaves, we also get something. Jay, go on vacation quick. Oh, that's true. Then we should get something now. Maybe we need to be out of the house. On a different country to trigger it. Dogs barking. Interesting sound effect. Everybody will get free ticket to Mexico. Yahoo! Love Mexican food. What's the time in Mexico right now? Is it like what? Pacific time? 8:44, more or less. Okay. Mountain? Not sure. Mexican Central Time. You have your own. Do you also have DST? Maybe not, huh? Because Costa Rica has 14 hours difference from me. Oh, you guys have the same time zone with Costa Rica. 14 or 15? Yeah, 14 I think. You had daily savings on Monday. Ah, okay. Costa Rica doesn't have daylight savings because I worked with someone in Costa Rica and I talked with them at 6 a.m. my time or 6:30 a.m. my time, which was 4:30 p.m. their time. Very confusing time zones. Like when I checked my mail, like I was like, why do I have to speak so early in the morning? Usually I reserve my mornings for like catching up with mails or coding or doing some introverted stuff. But I'm not yet prepared for a lot of calls in the morning. But yeah, yesterday was different picture. Yesterday would have DST next week. Yeah, that's true. Experience or trucking experience. That same levels on the boat. Oh, brings bad memories. You need to get food shopping soon. It's 2:45 a.m. for you. Oh, it's very late. You might have to catch some Z's already, Kelly. But yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done. Almost there, guys. Live near the border, so USA is 1 hour ahead. Ah, I see. 1 hour 30? Oh, that's quite near. Cool. So if you're a Mexican and you go to the US, do you need a visa? Or can you like stay for a short period of time without a separate visa? It's a drive. Nice. A border crossing card. Interesting. And that's easy to get. It's not like the full-blown US visa process. Because I remember getting a US visa is one of the, I think, most complicated visa processes I've encountered. You even have an interview amidst all the requirements. Ah, yeah, dual citizenship kind of deal. Nice. It's good to hear. So do you guys go to US a lot? Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate that. That's too much. Once a month. I see. That's good. You get kind of the best of both worlds. An hour and a half drive is not long at all. Nice. Let's just roll here. Did we pass by a gas station? I didn't remember. Mexican roads are not the best roads though. I can imagine seeing Mexico Extremo. Yeah, I kind of get an idea that it's quite adventurous in a way, which might be good depending on what you're looking for. Mexico Extremo? Oh yes, we've had a couple of times. We've been there a couple of times, explored quite a bit in there. Even had to reverse a boat once. To I don't know what that was, underground thing. I have no idea. Oftentimes when there's an update, I check it out. Oh, there's the fuel station. Wow, the stutter is real. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, goodness, it's extreme. It looks like the gas station is on the other side of the road, but we can easily turn left here. Yeah, I went to the mine. I think so. Yeah, the secret entrance, the maze. I remember the maze. That was very interesting. That was the most creative piece of map making I've ever driven on. Great minds. Working on at least the rest of Chihuahua and South. That's amazing, man. So you're one of the developers. Sierra Nevada is something we're really looking forward to. I thought when you said your map, because you're Mexican, but I didn't know you were really one of the developers. That's amazing, man. Thanks for the hard work. Great job on that map. It's amazing. It's definitely one of the most memorable map mods I've driven in. Quite some exciting roads. And even though I'm not familiar with the places in real life, I can definitely enjoy the driving experience that the map gives. So thanks for that. Sierra Nevada. There are 5 people. Best map mod for ATS. Oh yeah, that's true. Undoubtedly. Is there any news on when Sierra Nevada will be releasing? Are you guys waiting for 1.36? Anything you can share with us as a teaser? .36 makes sense. We're waiting. So you guys might have to make it compatible with Utah too. Yeah, it'll be our secret. No one's watching this anyway. Maybe some 2 random guys. Thanks for sharing. Denied. And he's back. That's the Dr. Severin that Tom was asking about. I don't know what that means. Never left. Just the denial stamp is back. Alright, Scotsman. Have a good one. Thanks for being here, man. Enjoy Amsterdam. Have a good night and catch you next time. Catch you on Discord. And can't wait to hear more Disney Plus updates from you. 16 cities to California. Massive update. Yeah. Really hyped for that one. You're also touching Nevada, right? If I remember correctly. What Alex mentioned. Reno overhaul. And 2 cities in Nevada as well. Sounds awesome. Well, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. For sure, we will check it out when it's out. We will stream it. And if we're lucky, we can... You can be there as well, and you can be our tour guide. Give us some info while we're touring around. We'll see how we can make that work. Famous curvy roads. Oh yeah, famous indeed. Or maybe infamous. Notorious. But I love it. Really. The name cannot fit any better. Extremo indeed. Thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi. You made it just in time before we ended. And yeah, feel free to say hi in chat so we can greet you by name. You're also more than welcome to lurk. That's more your thing. California 299. In real life, there are many curvy roads in Mexico. So it's quite realistic. That's nice. Very true to life. It's been a while since I've parked in this kind of prefab. Opposite way. So I have some videos ready for the weekend. So I won't be doing any recording in the weekend. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know how it works and catch you guys on Discord, okay? But yeah, I'm really excited for the videos that are coming out this weekend because I am starting later. Those are some videos that I really enjoyed making. So, hope you like them as much as I did. Yeah. That's it. Perfect. Special role in Discord. Yeah, sure. Are you there yet? Yeah, once you get there, Jay or Alex can help you out and can give you the developer role. Next. Weekend video watching binge time. If you can enjoy it, that would be great. Dang it, we're late. Late by 8 hours. Too much sightseeing, but we did level up. So I'll take that. It still got 37k. I call that a win. 41 hours of driving. Goodness. Exclamation point Discord. You won't be denied. I'm not the sort. And the Ford pulled me through. Yes. Thankfully. So yes, feel free to join the Discord server, guys. Link there. And yeah, let's keep in touch. And hope you enjoy the videos. But in the meantime, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making my day. And yeah, it's been a great stream. I really enjoyed. Perfect relaxing stream to wind down the week. Thanks for helping out Alex and Jay as always, our moderators. Always appreciated, and thanks for being here, everybody. Black Fox, not denied finally. Jacob, thanks for following. Appreciate that. Have a good one. And Kelly, Mexican Tesla. And whoever else might be in the stream. And of course, Jack. How can I forget? Gigi. Thanks, man. Thanks, everybody. Happy late Halloween. Have a good one, guys. And Clumsy Trucking. Bye-bye. Sorry if I missed anybody. But thanks, everyone.